I know that depending on the food that you eat, you should be pairing the food with different wines that will complement the food. However, sometimes you can make an exception. For instance, I love Bordeaux, and I am very open to any other wines, and of course, I understand the importance of the wine pairing with the food. But I'm this kind of guy who can drink a bottle of Bordeaux with everything. And today I have Aldo Sohm, our chef sommelier at Le Bernardin, who's going to, I'm sure, fight with me the idea of drinking Bordeaux with everything. So Aldo, we have here today oysters, a lobster salad, a camembert, and a pecan pie. So you brought a white and a red. For myself, many times I can eat oysters with a glass of red. I can eat a lobster with a glass of red. The cheese doesn't bother me with the red, and certainly not the dessert as well. So I know we're going to try to be a little bit more complacent to a wine pairing. So I'm sure you recommend white with the oysters.
Sure, yeah.
This one comes, I believe, from Grave, right?
Yeah.
It's very mineral.
It's very mineral. It's grassy. It still has the richness. It has kind of still that Sauvignon Blanc focus, but
Yes.
there's another variety in there, Semillon, which gives him a little richness and some broadness.
Before I test my oysters, can you pour me some red wine as well?
Absolutely.
Because I'm going to do it with both wines. And I want to see how wrong I am by saying the red Bordeaux makes me happy forever, no matter what. Let's cheer before the bottle.
Cheers.
Cheers. A very nice oyster. Very briny. A lot of saltiness from the juice. And the wine goes really well with it. It's a perfect pairing in a sense. And now the crimes begin.
Yeah.
I know it's not as
Refined.
as being a white, but if I was having my dinner and I have to choose one wine, and I will choose this one.
It's a good compromise, yeah.
Now we are going to try a beautiful lobster salad.
I
So
do
it
pair
should be-
lobster with red wine, especially at Le Bernardin.
You would-
But always based on a red wine sauce. With mayonnaise, the whole combination looks a little bit different because on the mayonnaise, the fat content is fairly high. So you need certain elements normally to complement that.
So we try with the white. And that's really a perfect pairing. And really helps the lobster to be, or to give you the illusion of being a lighter recipe than it is. Now, crime number 2, I'm gonna have a glass of red wine with it. You didn't try.
Oh, I got it from the first shot.
It's not a perfect pairing.
Okay.
However, I'm still liking my wine. I still like the lobster. I don't think it destroyed the wine at all.
It's too sour, it's too bitter.
What's too sour, the wine or the
The whole combination the whole picture is getting a little bit sour.
Can we say that wine pairing is very subjective
Oh yeah?
and it's a lot of truth into the wine pairing? When you are an expert, you know a lot. However, some wines can make you happy and it's not really rational about it, and suddenly is no more logic.
I agree to a certain extent, but it's like when you see a couple which is sitting in romance in the park, you see automatically there's harmony. And if you see another couple which is fighting, you see they don't work with each other. That's not subjective, that's very obvious. So therefore, it's the same on the pairing. If the harmony is there, you'll notice immediately if you like the wine or not, but the harmony is there.
Although you're talking too much, have some camembert. It's definitely a strong cheese.
It's a very good Camembert, it's very ripe.
The white goes perfectly with it.
Yep.
It's a perfect pairing.
No arguments.
No arguments. Now, I wouldn't order a white with my camembert. I would order a red.
I would say, look, the wine makes it. It's not perfect. The white one is obviously better, but it still leaves the flavors from the Camembert and the wine still survives.
I totally disagree. I think the camembert goes really well with that red.
Oh, I like the white better.
Okay, now the pecan pie.
How much sugar and how much honey you might have used or not? That's
Yes.
probably the key question here.
It's actually delicious and not so sweet, Aldo. So it could go actually with a white wine, although I will never do that. To me, it doesn't work, really.
Oh.
It brings the tannin of the wine because of the sweetness. But I cannot say that the wine is not pleasing me. The wine to me goes very well with that dish. And I know that you will have paired probably this dessert with the perfect pairing and choose another wine. But I'm happy with the bottle. I'm happy with the dishes we had. And at the end of the day, if you have a very strong opinion, it's for you to be happy and to enjoy your meal and enjoy your wine. So we're breaking all the rules. Of course, it's driving him crazy because he's right in many ways, but I'm not wrong since I am so happy. So Aldo, I will say,
I take the white wine. Cheers.
santé.
You know, Michael Corleone got it completely wrong. All business is personal. Eric calls up and says, let's play. I play. There's certain people in your life who call you up 4 o'clock in the morning and say, meet me on the corner of Avenue D and 4th Street and bring a handgun and a stolen car, a tarpaulin and some duct tape. You don't ask why, you just go.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll and food. Today my guest, Anthony Bourdain. And everything is on the table.
Yeah.
When did you start to have problems with drugs?
Any illusions I had about being the next Paul Bocuse, chances are there were chemicals involved in that. From age 13 or 14 on, me and my friends defined ourselves by not just what records we were listening to, but what drugs we were doing, okay? So I arrived in college at age 17, like, where's the coke and the acid and whatever else?
And that was already fashionable?
No, we were sort of ahead of the curve on the cocaine thing.